Startup founders, you need to communicate your unit economics in your pitch deck. This is day 11 of Pitch Deck Tips with me, Kate McAndrew. I run a $100 million fund. I've been a VC for over a decade, breaking down everything you need to know to communicate what you're doing to your venture capitalist. Okay, unit economics. Sometimes you know them, sometimes you don't, but you better at least be able to communicate what you think your unit economics are going to be. This is different depending on if you're in CPG, if you're in hardware, if you're in consumer software, if you're in enterprise software. So there is no gold standard of what is good unit economics, what is bad unit economics. It depends on what you're doing, but you need to be able to communicate, hopefully on one slide, what you expect your unit economics to be to your investor, because that's going to tell the investor whether or not those unit economics are interesting based on what that investor thinks is interesting. Some rules of thumb: if you're a consumer business, everything boils down to CAC and LTV. Every underlying metric is ultimately going to boil down to CAC and LTV. So if you can communicate what you think your CAC and LTV is going to be, that's going to be a great way to go. So think about that. On the enterprise side, it can be helpful to think about what the annual contract value is going to be, either on a per seat basis or kind of per company basis, but at least tell me how you're going to charge. Are you charging per seat? Are you doing usage-based pricing? Like, what's your plan? Because it's not going to tell me what it's going to be eventually. We understand these things are going to change, but it's going to get us into how you're thinking about the business. And that's really what we're trying to do, is understand your thinking. And I'm talking about pre-seed and seed here. You're thinking about how the business is going to grow and what the economics are going to be, so that we can have a conversation about that and understand how things are going to scale. So don't forget to put your best guess of your unit economics on this slide and communicate that clearly and crisply.